Alright, well, I'm sure a lot of you have seen my first video, and that's great. And I was just going to expound a little bit on some things. I'm sure that a few of you are questioning, I wonder if he's picking up chicks in Central America, and the answer is yes. And let me show you how I do it. It's actually pretty easy. You can actually pick up multiple chicks at once. And I'll just give you a little show, if you will. Alright, so here are the chicks. And they're getting pretty lively now. It's a little harder to pick up a chick. See that? Yeah, picked it up twice, 3 times, 4 times. Picked it up 4 times. 2? Yeah, look at that. I'm picking up 2 chicks at once. Call me what you will. So this is what we came up with for a rudimentary chicken starter. The tarps don't seem to keep off all the rain, so we had to use 4 of them. There's 2 boxes here made out of OSB board, 4x8 sheets, and inside it's nice and warm, even warmer than outside. And so far we haven't had any leaks, any rain getting in. We got these chicks yesterday. And we're gonna feed them up for about 6 weeks and butcher them. And we're kind of feeling out markets right now. I think we can sell quite a bit. So just have to find what prices are gonna work for everyone. So that's what we're up to here on the chicken farm. Say cheese. There are a lot of different bugs down here in Central America, and just to show you some that you'll commonly find in your house, even however clean you keep it, I'm going to bait them. Here's a little piece of avocado. I'm going to scratch off just a little bit and put it out there. Just put it out there. Alright, we're gonna check on our piece of avocado here. This is half an hour later, but they were here about 10 minutes ago, so the little ants come out from everywhere and eat whatever food scraps you have laying around. So it's important to keep your food cleaned up. And now I like to do evil things to them. Goodbye, little ants. Some more bugs down here that people don't always quite want to talk about are worms. And I think a lot of people don't understand worms, what they are, what they do. So I already got some worms from Brad, and I'll show them to you if you're willing. This is called vermiculture, and these little worms, eat vegetable scraps, and they do a great job of making some really fertile compost, as you can see right there. Very high in nutrients. And then whatever excess water there is also very nutritious for plants. Thanks, Brad, for the worms. This is the West Oil Palm Plantation. There's a hospital over there. And over here to my left, that's the Children's Center. And we're out here doing some test plots. There's a pretty hardy legume they call grama, and we're gonna try and plant it in these aisles here, these alleyways I guess they call them, that are hand chopped. And what this does is very rhizomatous, and it'll creep along, hopefully along the ground here, and cover it so we won't have to continually chop it. Pretty much what we're doing here is Davine, over yonder there, is just quickly digging a hole. I come along, set a couple little plants in it, and cover it. And we've heard that this stuff really likes moisture, and I don't want to water it all the time, so I'm gonna do a really complicated shade method. I'm gonna grab some grass and kind of throw it over top. So if it doesn't work, we know another thing that doesn't work. If it does, great. That's what we're doing here. We're just going down this one aisle down to our platano, our plantain trees down there, and that's pretty much what we're doing. Davine, ¿puede enseñarnos qué hacemos aquí?
Sí. Estos pequeños hoyos para solamente cubrirlos con un poco de tierra, y podemos plantar la grama que queremos plantar para que vaya regando poco a poco, para que pueda agarrar para aquel lugar y para este lugar.
¿En inglés?
We did small hole because we want to put this grass for grow for this place and that place.
Sí. Bueno, gracias.
Thank you.
This is what we'd like that legume to look like in our alleyways. As you can see, it's really not that tall growing, and it creeps along. That'll hopefully not give enough cover for the rats that we're having some trouble with. Keep down the grass. With the spacing that we used yesterday, I was told that this area was completely covered in 3 months. So hopefully in the next month or so we'll be able to see pretty clearly if it's gonna take root or not.
Oh yeah! He did a handstand! Triumphant for a moment. Are you